Okay, and hello to another Monday Night Raw review. To be honest, this is not how I planned about reviewing Raw tonight. I had actually was thinking about recording like with the face cam and stuff, but man, my phone camera's messed up and it wasn't looking good and stuff, and I was just like, I'm just gonna do it this way. But we're gonna hop into it. First thing I want to talk about is maybe a triple threat match. So for the IC title, sometime down the road, because you had Ziggler defeat Barrett cleanly, and remember, Barrett is the champion, although he did not have the belt with him because Dean Ambrose had taken the belt from Bad News Barrett. So that was something to make sure of. But yeah, Dolph Ziggler just defeated him cleanly, and that is really put a sour taste in my mouth about this, is because you pretty much can say Dean Ambrose right now is the champion, because Barrett is not looking like a champion. He has probably had more losses than wins as a champion, so the value of the title is just going down. And I think it's good though. Brings Ziggler in this feud, one of the hotter superstars in WWE right now. It also brings it up to more of a main event kind of a feel to it, but that'll be something I might talk about either not in my Russell rants, or maybe not. I don't know. But Ambrose came down after the match and showed Barrett that he had the title, and Dolph Ziggler pretty much stood in the ring, and Ambrose walked through Ziggler and just gave him like a good solid nudge. Nothing really that escalated though, but just a little nudge that he gave to Dolph Ziggler. So that's something to be interested in. Triple H was silent tonight. He did not say anything at all as far as I watched wrestling tonight. He did not say anything. Everything regarding the authority was pretty much just handed over to Stephanie, as far as I'm concerned. Because Triple H did not say anything, but he was on Raw. He just looked pissed. He just looked pissed all night long. So, I mean, I would be pissed too if I had gotten my ass beat by Sting at a pay-per-view after you call the man out and he still beats your ass. It's pretty embarrassing. So now we have they actually showed something about Sting there too. But now we have the Tag Team Championship rematch between the Usos and that match. What was it? The team of the WWE Universe, or whatever this little thing Tubby Emu was saying, or something. Kid and Cesaro. It was a pretty good match. I don't know if it was just me or anything, but it seemed like this match was just as good, if not better than. No, I wouldn't say it better. It was just as good as last night's match. I kind of like the phase that Natalia's kind of gone heel, pretty much. She's been face for a while now, and I feel like she can be a dominant diva if she was to go full on heel. So that was something going on. But pretty much the match came down to Tyson Kidd rolled up one of the Usos, and he had his foots on the top rope. Naomi knocked his feet off. Natalya came over and pushed Naomi to the ground and looked like she called her a bitch. And one of the Usos went to the top rope after a super kick or something, and Natalya pulled one of her feet off of that rope, and that ended in disqualification because the ref had saw it. But yeah, it seems like there's going to be another rematch in the future with these two teams. Orton was pretty much talked into a business meeting, quote, quote, that we would, he was pretty much 100% sold on beating Seth Rollins' ass, but to me, it's pretty much Orton working the Authority, right now, because later in the night, you could see that, things did not go out the way the Authority had planned to. The Ascension took a random, and I mean random, first loss to not the Usos, not the New Day, not any other solid tag team in WWE right now. No, they lost to the Primetime Players, who randomly, I believe it was after last week, they defeated. And I'm like, excuse me for the yawning, but I'm like, what the hell is that? What I'm gonna do on my next Wrestle Rant is I'm gonna tell you guys how I would book the Ascension. And to me, this is after all the talk we've heard of the Ascension for the past 6 months, even before the debut, about how people wanted them to debut and have a feud with the Usos and win the tag team championships immediately. That has completely been derailed, and now if you look at them now, they're just another team in the tag team division that just has fell off. They're pretty much there with the New Day and, you know, I guess whatever other tag team in there, because really there's no tag teams in the tag team division right now other than the New Day and the Usos and Tyson Kidd and Cesaro and the Ascension. I think that's it. And now you have the Primetime Players back. But no disrespect to the Primetime Players, but to me, the Ascension, I'm not going to get into it, so we're going to skip on from that. Another squash match, not a squash match, but the Bellas randomly just squashed Paige and Emma for no reason whatsoever, and that was just something that happened that wasn't really interesting to me. But before the match, Paige tried to get her hands on Nikki Bella, and it didn't work. Brie Bella started the match and hit Paige off the apron immediately. Emma goes to check on Paige, and Brie hits her with like that face buster, sit out face buster, kind of a move, and that was it. 1, 2, 3. The match probably didn't last 20 seconds, so I don't know what the hell they're doing with this. Wyatt wants to finish off Taker at WrestleMania. To be honest, I'm going to talk about more of this in my Wrestle Rant, so make sure you tune in. Would it be tomorrow? Tomorrow, yeah. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for my Wrestle Rant, because I will talk a lot more about that. Cena versus Rusev 2, pretty much Cena, it seems like the last, this Fastlane match was pretty much just setting up a rematch for WrestleMania. You can pretty much write in the books. It's going to be Cena and Rusev again at Mania. Even though Cena issued the challenge to Rusev, and Rusev said no, you can pretty much say they're going to have the match because it's already... It seems like to me it's going to happen. Cena's going to somehow get his way into the match or whatever. So yeah, that's going to happen. But now it seems like they're going back to the patriotic thing, which is no problem with me. I feel like the more heat you can get on Rusev, the more people actually care about him getting beat, rather than him just going out there and just being Rusev, the super athlete. I like the character Rusev, the Bulgarian brute, the Russian hero. more than a super athlete. So, hey, to me, that's no problem for me seeing another match with these two after what I saw at Fastlane. It seems pretty good to me. We'll see how hard they drive the nail with this feud with Rusev and Cena heading into WrestleMania. So, and then what my favorite part of the night was when Daniel Bryan had came out during one of Roman Reigns' promos tonight. Pretty much Daniel Bryan saying, "Hey, I gave it all I had, and you beat me." And he says to all the doubters out there, I was probably the biggest Roman Reigns doubter after the Royal Rumble. And the fans were booing him. And he was saying, Daniel Bryan said, I pretty much don't care how many people are booing. I know that you proved me wrong. And it was just a lot of respect. And he really just said, I gave it all I had. I failed. You beat me. Congratulations. And he says he doesn't regret it. He doesn't regret, losing the match. And he says, pretty much just gives him respect pretty much. And that was probably my favorite part of the show. Also followed up by the little promo Heyman and Reigns had, where Reigns is pretty much saying, yeah, keep downing me because that's what I feed off of. And I'll be honest with you, Reigns is, I'm not saying he's growing on me. I don't know if I'll ever be a Roman Reigns fan, but yeah, he's improving week after week to me. So that was one of my favorite parts of the show. And then you have the end of the show, which was pretty weak to me. You have the team of Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan taking on Orton and Rollins, because Orton had shook Rollins' hands in the back and said they were on the same page. The match was and pretty much I'm just gonna skip to the end of the match. Comeback happens in the ring, and Roman Reigns is setting him for a spear in the corner. Daniel Bryan jokingly tags himself in and hits the running knee on Seth Rollins and gets the 1, 2, 3. The two, shake hands again after the match, and Orton goes in the ring. The screen actually went black for about maybe 10-15 seconds, and Orton went into the ring and looked like he was setting up on a punt on Rollins, and it was Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury who came in the ring. Jamie Noble had grabbed Orton, and Orton had RKO'd him on, it seemed like, instinct. And he goes over, picks Rollins up in the corner. It looks like he's got something to say to him or attack him or something, and he gives him a little pat on the shoulder and walks out. So pretty much Orton's playing the authority right now, it seems. But that is going to be it for our Raw review. Not really the Raw I would like after pay-per-view, but like I said, make sure you tune in for my Wrestle Rant later on in the week, because I can already tell you right now that I'm going to be talking about the Ascension. I'm going to be talking about Bray Wyatt and any other Bray Wyatt and Undertaker and any other kind of news that may come up throughout the week. So yeah, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow.